powerful. Isn't that impressive? See the RH340 hydraulic excavator in action? Experience the sheer power and efficiency of the RH340 hydraulic excavator, one of the world's largest mining excavators. Whether digging, loading, or tackling tough terrain, this monster dominates every task. Kiravet's K700 tractor, with 240 horsepower, is working hard in the field. Designed to be powerful, this tractor easily moves through difficult terrain, supporting farmers in plowing, tilling, and other heavy work, improving labor productivity. Special Transport Liebherr 950, one of the powerful excavators, with large weight and huge size. Transported through difficult roads, requiring specialized vehicles and high technology to ensure safety and efficiency, completing the job quickly. Witness this formidable machine in action, demonstrating its incredible ability to construct roads in a fraction of the time it would normally take. This Cat D6 RXL is more than just a bulldozer. It is a marvel of engineering efficiency, turning time-consuming tasks into seamless achievements with flawless results. Four tractors were stuck in the mud. The tracks were sinking deep and could not move forward. The engines roared, trying to get out, but the mud was too thick. Each tractor tried to turn around, but still could not get out of the mud. JD 1270E at 48W plus H 414 plus TP rollers is a specialized harvester line, operating effectively in spruce forests. With a flexible 8-wheel system, powerful H414 cutting head, TP rollers optimizes wood transport. The machine ensures precise, durable harvesting, reduces environmental damage, and increases productivity. The excavator was scraping the ground when suddenly a small area of land collapsed. The soil slid down slightly, creating a cloud of dust. The driver observed, calmly adjusted the bucket, and moved slowly to avoid impact. An old truck, its bed loaded with fresh wood, slowly crawled through the winding mountain road of Durango, Mexico. The pungent scent of pine trees spread in the cool air. Dust flew up, the wheels crunched on gravel, blending into the wild and majestic scenery. The tractor was stuck deep in the Ecuadorian mud. We tied a large log to the rear wheel, creating a support. The engine roared, the wheels turned. The log was stuck in the ground, lifting the tractor up. If you have any other ways to help the vehicle get out of the mud, please comment below and let us know.
Termina de salir.
In the middle of the dusty road, a giant wild elephant blocked the truck. Its trunk waved back and forth, reaching into the truck bed, pulling out bundles of sweet sugarcane. The driver waited helplessly, while the elephant munched, eyes half closed, enjoying its spoils. Komatsu PC 8000 is one of the large, powerful, high-capacity excavators, specially designed to work in harsh mining environments. When placed on the Mamoet low floor, it can operate stably, improve work efficiency, and move more easily. Please leave the number 1 in the comment if you think that machine is really big. The car slowly made its way down the hill, the wheels carefully feeling their way through the slippery mud. The driver tightened his grip on the steering wheel, keeping the car straight. The wheels slid slightly, but he quickly regained his balance. His heart pounded, but in the end, the car made it down safely, away from the dangerous road. The crane was lifting a heavy object and suddenly flipped over. The rear wheels left the ground and hung in the air. The driver held onto the steering wheel, helpless in the dangerous situation. The truck was dumping sand. The bed was raised too high, causing the front of the truck to lift up. The front wheels were dangling. The truck was stationary but shaking violently. The driver tensed and held the steering wheel tightly, feeling each sway. Sand continued to fall. The truck tilted dangerously in the air. The tractor was stuck deep in the mud. The wheels stuck tight and unable to move. Two tractors roared, pulling with all their might but still not enough strength. A crane was mobilized. The cable was firmly hooked. All three vehicles coordinated, mud splashed everywhere, and the rescue was finally successful. Four trucks, firmly connected by cables, lined up in front of the mud puddle. The first one roared, pulling the following one. The pulling force gradually spread. Each truck inched forward. Mud splashed everywhere. The wheels slipped, but the whole convoy persevered, finally making it through safely. The powerful Rotne H11 moves through the forest. The hydraulic arm reaches out, clamps the tree trunk, and cuts it cleanly in seconds. The wood falls. The machine handles it quickly, cutting it evenly. The engine roars. The crawler rolls over the rough terrain, completing the mining task. The Vermeer HG 6000 Tier 4 crusher with 750 horsepower engine roared. The cutting blade whirled and swallowed the giant tree stump. The wood shattered in an instant, sawdust flying everywhere. The conveyor belt released wood chips steadily, turning the hard stump into a pile of small pieces in an instant. The tractor was pulling the heavy bus over a rough dirt road. Suddenly, the rear wheel slipped off the edge of the road, causing the bus to tilt.